Hi guys and welcome back to the channel and welcome to MK Mobile Update 2.4. As you can see, I'm just loading into the game for the first time after the update. Especially for Android users, because we waited like 7 hours until that update even finally dropped. While iOS users had the privilege of playing the new update 2 hours earlier than us. And here we already can see that they modified the background a little bit compared to how it looked before. And here we are now at the main interface. I've completed my daily objectives, by the way. So then let's see what's new. We have the Lin Kuei Tower up as promised. Then let's have a look at the inbox. And we are obviously starting with a little downer because it states that Terminator coming soon, which means that the character is not available right away. There is no pack up, no challenge, no nothing yet. Diamond Dark Fate Terminator is coming to Mortal Kombat Mobile. Terminator cancels all crushing blows, X-ray attacks and fatal blows performed against him. After being defeated, Terminator melts down to his endoskeleton. But even though the Terminator is not available right away, his gear piece, the T-800 endoskeleton, is. And it gives you 15% max health boost, 40% basic attack damage boost for Terminator characters only, and 50% reduced power cost on special attack too. So in other words, this gear piece works basically like the Soul Medallion, the Subtle Tattoo or the Rusty Chainsaw, just in this case it gives some health boost on top. Next up we have new Lin Kuei Tower. Complete the new brutally difficult Lin Kuei Tower to earn a Diamond Sub-Zero card and Kuai Liang Scepter and braces needed for the first mobile brutality. Then here I would say, what is about Shao Kahn's Special 2 brutality? So basically this will be the second brutality, although it's the first one that actually writes the letters above it. But now let's have a quick look at the Lin Kuei Tower. So it really looks like the Tower of Horror. Raiden and Shao Kahn are restricted characters. Conquer the Lin Kuei Tower to earn the Diamond Sub-Zero card and unlock Sub-Zero's new brutality. Alright. Next up we have new card design. We redesigned the back of character cards. Now with a cleaner look you can easily navigate and plan upgrades for your characters. Tap through the next character without having to go back to the collection screen. So then let's have a good look at this one as well. So here is the new back of the character card. I already showed you the first glimpse of that in the previous update video. You still can turn around the character. Alright. The passive actually shows you now what it does. And here attack and health. And also the character is movable. Probably in most of these screens. Let's see the right side. Here the character is also movable, just as I guessed. And it actually shows you how many level up cards you have left. That's a nice addition. Then now let's have a quick look how it looks when we switch through characters. Here we have Classic Goro, back to Kano, and then to Kitana. Everything looks neat and tidy and clean. And I also like that they write down what the characters can do even before you click the passive. That's a really nice addition. Oh, and another thing I have noticed is that they renamed the characters, at least a few of them. Now they are named by teams and not by their specific and proper names as before. So Punk Cassie Cage is no more. Now it is Strike Force Cassie Cage. The same goes for Undead Hunter Johnny Cage, who is now Strike Force Johnny Cage, and Spec Ops Scorpion, who now is Strike Force Scorpion. Also, Cutthroat Kano turned to Black Dragon Kano, Relentless Jason is Nightmare Jason Voorhees, and Pretty Lady Leatherface is Nightmare Leatherface. They also renamed the entire bunch of Circle of Shadows characters, so Dark Emperor Liu Kang is Circle of Shadow Liu Kang, Dark Empress Kitana is Circle of Shadows Kitana, Revenant Kung Lao turned to Circle of Shadow Kung Lao, Tournament Quan Chi is Circle of Shadow Quan Chi, Revenant Sub-Zero is Circle of Shadow Sub-Zero, and finally Revenant Jax Briggs is Steve Urkel Jax Briggs, Circle of Shadows Jax Briggs. Sorry, my bad. Moving on, new Lin Kuei Tower equipment. Unlock new epic, rare and uncommon Lin Kuei Tower equipment for exclusive tower bonuses. The new Cryomancer armor grants ice armor at the beginning of each battle, and the ice orb allows any character to be saved by an ice clone. Now, some of the new gear I already covered in the latest update video, just like Kuai Liang's scepter and Kuai Liang's bracers, so we don't need to go into depth in here anymore. But I've already been harvesting Twitter for new pictures of equipment, and I found a few so far. For example, the Frozen Mummy, 50% resistance to frostbite, which is super useful, 10% damage boost in the Lin Kuei Tower, and 20% max health boost in the Lin Kuei Tower. And once maxed out, it adds 50% reduced power costs on all special attacks. Next up there is the Kori Blade, which gives 50% attack boost, 50% chance to apply ice armor after defeating an opponent, and 100% damage boost in the Lin Kuei Tower only. And once maxed out, every time an owner defeats an opponent, each surviving opponent gets 1 bar of their power drained. I would say, wow, that is a solid piece of gear. Then I found a picture of the Ice Gloves, which give 20% basic attack damage boost, 30% chance to apply Strengthen to the owner after freezing an opponent, 60% max health boost in Lin Kuei Tower only, and once maxed out, 50% opponent critical hit chance reduction. And the last piece of gear I could find so far is the Ice Bomb, which gives 10% power generation boost, 10% damage boost in the tower only, and 20% max health boost in the Lin Kuei Tower only, and maxed out 100% chance to apply freeze to the active enemy at the start of the match. Then next is something we already know, the third Assassin. They say death comes in threes. Diamond Assassin Scarlet is confirmed as the third Assassin teammate, coming in January 2020. And I already showed you a picture in the last video, but here it is again, just in case you haven't seen that video yet. Then we have offer dashboard changes. We have a new Free Souls offer dashboard in update 2.4. Pre-2.4 unclaimed or in progress offers will still be collected once completed. However, you will not be able to see their progress. Please see the Mortal Kombat mobile forum for more details. And I honestly had no idea what they are talking about, but it turned out that it's actually this little segment here. So this is the part where you have to download other games and complete a certain level or something to get some free souls, which I never cared about. You guys know what to do if you are interested in that. And the final message, new brutality, shatter your foe into 1,000,000 icy pieces with Sub-Zero's first ever mobile brutality. Equip any Diamond Sub-Zero card with the new legendary Kuai Liang Scepter and Braces to unlock this powerful new ability, and let the cold be your tomb. Now of course I also showed you this picture, and pretty soon we will see the brutality performed in Faction Wars once people had the chance to unlock the required gear pieces. Now a quick look at the quest mode, if something changed there. Let's just collect our souls and see if anything has changed here. But all the screens look pretty much the same. So nothing new here, but on the other hand, I didn't expect anything to be here. It sometimes just makes sense to have a quick look at the different screens, because sometimes NetherRealm Studios tends to surprise us out of nowhere with little changes. But yeah, same old here. So now then let's have a look at the battle mode and let's see if they maybe added something here. Nope, all the same here as well. Then the Faction Wars store. No new characters, no new gear, but they actually changed the look of the gear pieces. Now things look very purple, and they actually added like the category of these gear pieces, like in this case epic. Rare turns more into a bluish color. Okay. Then let's see, those were the rare ones. Here we have an epic in between. Green is uncommon. Okay. And still with the same look are the common ones. Then next let's have a look at the store. So Lin Kuei Tower Pack and Lin Kuei Tower Starter Pack. Let's have a little look what they added in there. Okay, so this card pack is just for the Lin Kuei Tower equipment, which you would have to pay real money for. Here are the chances in percentage. Then let's have a look at the other pack. And this one has weapon, armor, or accessory, especially for the tower. Let's see the percentage here. And on top you get 150 souls. But again, pay real money or don't get it at all. And let's have a look at the card packs. Jason is still up. Elite's Backups pack. Elder Challenge booster. Yeah, this challenge also was a bummer because, oh surprise, there is no Elder difficulty, which means there will also be no video on this challenge because I didn't expect there not to be an Elder difficulty. So, a bummer. I'm really sorry about that, but who would have guessed that they just omit a complete difficulty out of a sudden? Alright, so nothing interesting here either. Then let's have a look at the talents. That screen also looks just the same. Let's just switch through those. Nothing new here either. Here the screen for the dailies. And that also looks just the same as usual. But yeah, then I would say we are through here. So this is update 2.4. Still a few things missing here, but this was just intended to be like a first look. Of course, once I unlocked Assassin's Scarlet or Dark Fate Terminator, I will do a review on these characters. And I'm pretty sure some of the gear pieces we haven't seen yet, they will show up in Faction Wars very soon. And I've also already played a few matches in Faction Wars to test the point they gave us about the AI improvements, and I gotta say, I absolutely don't like it. These characters, or this AI, is even more aggressive than before, while we still have the same lame block response rate, and the AI pretty much does whatever it feels like even in between your basic combos, they just start hitting back. And even if you perform a special attack in between a basic combo, there is a chance that these characters now block that incoming damage. Something that is simply unfair because you don't have this opportunity as a player, you don't have that function. So my honest opinion, this is not an AI improvement, this is even worse than it was before, and even before it was already quite bad. And now let's not forget that we veteran players will be able to adapt and get used to that AI quite quickly. But somebody who's just starting, I tried it with smaller teams, it's just terrible. But before I'm rambling too much, how about you guys? How do you like update 2.4? Please leave me a comment and tell me your thoughts on all the changes and new stuff that was added to the game. Which changes do you like? Which do you love? Which do you hate? Which do you want to see changed back again? Just leave all your thoughts in the comments below. And I would say that leads us to the end of this video. It's been long enough. So KC, over and out for today.
Thank you for watching Realm. If you enjoyed the slaughter and the bloodshed, you can support the channel by clicking on the like button. You can also click on one of the two videos presented by Baraka here. Also make sure that you are subscribed and click the bell notification icon to be notified upon new uploads. You all know the drill. Wound not kill, have a good one, and see you next time.